All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we're recovering the Feng 82 LMG here in Black Ops 6, and this one's a lot different than my last build. My goodness, was I taking the wrong approach with this thing the first time around. I wasn't treating it like an LMG, and in fact, I was treating it like an assault rifle because of that magazine and the appearance of the weapon as a whole. But when you build it out like an LMG, oh my goodness, this reminds me of the Bren all over again, the Gorgon. I don't even know. Name a PKM from Black Ops 4, a slow-paced LMG. This hits all of those, and it's one of the best long-range weapons in the entire game. So as you guys can see here, I am using 8 attachments on this build, so I'm going to be using Gunfighter for the wild card. First attachment I got here is the Jason Armory 2x. This is a long-range weapon, as I stated, and the Jason Armory 2x is great. You get magnification and you get gun kick control, which this weapon has a lot of recoil, a lot of kick to it, so this is just two birds with one stone. Next attachment you're going to need here is the ported compensator for first shot recoil control and vertical recoil control. I just said I had a crazy kick. We got to target that, but we also need to help control the sustained recoil control of the weapon. Up next is to focus on that damage range with the reinforced barrel, but also the bullet velocity. You do need to increase both categories to take long range fights, and boy, is it capable of taking those long range fights if you can hit the shots. Onto the underbarrel, touching even further on the recoil control. Vertical foregrip, just getting that horizontal mixed in there. Now we have a magazine, the extended mag 1. Technically it's only 50 rounds, but with how slow the fire rate is, it doesn't feel like it's a detriment whatsoever. My goodness, now it looks like an LMG all of a sudden. Like I said, I was treating it like an AR, but when you chuck this magazine on, it's starting to feel a whole lot like an LMG again. Now for the rear grip, we got the ergonomic grip. Honestly, I was a little undecided with this one. I was going to go with the normal quick draw, but if I get in that situation where I'm sliding into a gunfight or diving into a gunfight, I do like to have this increase, so you could really choose whatever you want. If you want the faster aim down sight speed, go with that. Or if you are kind of like me, a little faster pace, go with the ergonomic grip. Now our stock here is the Infiltrator stock, the perfect attachment for long range fights because of your increased to strafe speeds. And that's what this is covering. Last but not least, we have the recoil springs, touching a little more on recoil control. With a long range weapon, you got to get all of that recoil in there. So we have a muzzle, we have an underbarrel, we have the recoil springs, and we even have the optic in there to make it much easier to use. There's a lot to unpack here, so make sure you guys pause the video and copy down all 8 of these attachments. You guys are going to see in these gameplays that this thing's an absolute monster, and I'm not capping about it. Yeah, it's slow paced. Make sure you guys control your pace. You'll see. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's show it off. 8 attachments on this Feng. Wait a minute, that's actually kind of makes sense on this Feng. Oh, I hit him. I think Epic and I are actually using the same setup because we built the dang thing together. So he's using a Feng, I'm using a Feng. We're all using Fangs. We literally, like, we're experimenting around with attachments together, so we literally might be using the same thing. Sure. It's going to be hard to play the objective with this thing, though. That is like the big issue. And getting into close range engagements, dude, I kind of messed up there. I was sitting there for the rotation. All right, I'm here now.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostile RCXD in your AO.
I at least got a hand cannon out of it. Wait, I just spawned with them? Why did I spawn with them? What the hell was that? And then they spawned behind me. What the heck was that? That man's snaking. If you guys don't know what snaking is, it's this. If you do this, your head only bobs up and down. Oh, I messed up. That was another streak on the line right there, and I messed up. We're back in this game, bro. Oh, there's another one there, Epic. I was about to say, we're back in this game. All right, Billy Hope, calm your tits.
Enemy patrol. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secure. Not this time.
I'm playing that obj.
Enemy RCXD detected.
This is 100% coming for us, Chief. Yep. We gotta go to that next hill. We don't want to get too behind. I got him off hill. Where's the guy on the hill? Oh my god, there's all of them! I'm going to... Oh, you're at new. You're at new. There's two more pushing that angle. There was a dot there, wasn't there? On the hill, on the hill, on the hill. Yeah, you took a close... I took a close range engagement with that. That was a bad idea. I just did the rattiest play I've ever done in my life. I laid down, let him run by, and then chowed it.
Hard point locked down. Hostiles have the hard point. Knock off. Get UAV in the air.
The only problem with this weapon is you cannot get aggressive. Like, this is not a very Babylon-esque weapon. This would be a good derelict weapon. So one shot. I'm here. I'm 150 off harp. I'm getting stunned over and over again. I have hand cannon.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint active.
I do have a Hellstorm, but I don't really want to use it here. I will if I have to. I'm gonna use it. I have another Hellstorm. I'm hitting it right away if you can jump it. Where is he on the hill? Bro, our teammates' nades are actually keeping me alive. I'm just sitting here spraying my gun.
I need eyes overhead.
They're about to push me heavy. Behind you, Epic, all of them.
Enemy thermal barrel. C4 coming in.
UAV established overhead. Back off, I need eyes overhead.
Oh my god.
Crush those dirtbags.
Semtex, front.
Hardpoint is active.
Marshal requesting
I didn't even realize I didn't even realize.
Establish harp on my grid. Drawing hand cannon.
Hardpoint is secure.
Clean shot.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Eyes on hostile Semtex.
I tried to stay alive as long as I freaking could. They're all new.
Hardpoint active.
Effective shot.
I'm here. W. Oh my god, bro. I think we found a winner with this setup, huh? Wanted to sprinkle extraction into the map pool here. Nothing too crazy to, you know, call home about, but I just wanted to get into the mix. We're gonna get a W. This seems like an all right map for the Feng, to be fair. These guys, they had to have hit warehouse. Had to have hit warehouse because I'm not seeing any. I just got 2. Yep, there it is. Yep, they're there. Yep, they're there. That all adds up. That checks out. Another one. Any more? Damn. Bye-bye. I'm gonna hit a quick little dash here. We'll go this way. Quality long shot. Quality long shot. I'm gonna die. How am I still getting shot? Excuse me. All right, Hellstorm. Are you gonna peek this? Are you not gonna peek this? I can't exactly play aggressive. All right, we're gonna Hellstorm and we're gonna stay right here. Sorry, it's 2 more in warehouse. All right, I've gotten all the way around here. There's a dot on my mini map right there. I'm gonna pistol it. What you thought this was, Chief? Why are they spawning here? What the hell? I'm gonna just sit right here. They round my corner or they don't. One of the two. My bets are I'm probably not, to be fair. Just say, I just saved your life, Mr. Epic. Dude, these spawns just keep flipping and flipping and flipping. Stop destroying my stuff! No, bro, I was on a good streak. I was on like a 22 or 23. I just made the really dumb push. Where the hell did you... Don't worry, I'm going for this idiot. Just so you know, there was 2 of them there.
We have the edge, but don't get cocky. This shit ain't over.
This kid just got a care package. It's gonna be something crazy, isn't it?
Hellstorm incoming.
Of course it is.
Hardpoint locked down.
Come get the fly.
LDPR incoming.
How are they getting these kind of streaks? What the hell? Leave me alone, Merc and Merlin. Trying to kill your camping teammates. They spawn behind us, Merc and Merlin.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint identified.
One of your suspects
Proof to contact.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles at the hardpoint.
Flashbang set. Eyes on enemies.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles attacking the hardpoint.
Why?
Hostiles at the hardpoint.
Why do we spawn here? I don't understand. I'm confused.
Located. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
All right, well, that's a W, Mr. Epic. I know you dislike this map. Thank you for playing with me.
You can't say anything real. It's better not to talk at all. Bye-bye.